So I'm just going to jam through this real quick because I've spent a lot of time on here. But one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is being $1 billion you. Do you guys ever, you remember when you were kids, you had those choose your own adventure books? And you could like go, okay, well now I'm gonna storm the Mayan temple. Do I walk through the desert? Do I try and like go through the spiders? I pick the spiders, boom, then you're dead, right? Oh, and then you go back to the desert, and then you get a little bit of water, and then every time you choose your own adventure, if you make the right choice, you progress a little bit more in the book, right? That exists today, that 12 months from now could be at $1 billion. Yes? Now, think about it for a second. I want you, look, everybody, close your eyes with me. Close your eyes, okay? Just close your eyes real quick, okay? I want you to imagine right now, everybody close your eyes. You two in the back there, Mr. Cool. I see your eyes open, okay? You want to close your eyes, and I want you to think about that you wake up literally 1 year later and you have $1 billion. That you just wake up and all of a sudden, your net worth, all your savings, you look up your, portfolios, everything, it adds up, and there's a little total down at the bottom that you've got $1 billion, right? How does that make you feel? Is it amazing? What would your life be like if you had $1 billion? Now, let's take a look. You can do this. Keep your eyes closed. You can scan the entire year and think about the work that you would have had to do to get there. You would have to, let me ask you a question. Would you have to change your associations? Probably. Would you have to work harder than you have up to this point? And would you have to have some divine intervention to kind of point you in the right direction from time to time? Absolutely. But I want you to recognize this. I want you to see that path is simply a series of choices from today to that point that you could be at $1 billion. Okay? And what's the other thing? Is the belief that you would have to have that you could get there. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay? How did that make you feel? Did you feel good? Were you a little bit scared? Were those some of the emotions that were going through you? See, my belief is that we are just an accumulation of the choices that we make. And it's just, do we go right? Do we go left? Do we go through the spiders or do we go through the desert? Right? And at the end of that story, we're going to wind up being that version of ourselves. But you know what's great is even if you fail a little bit, you can get back on it. And this was the mindset that I had, is that I always looked at failures as an opportunity to learn. Right? So I never saw failure as failure, only as an opportunity to learn and grow. And that's what I would tell myself all the time. I don't see failure as failure, only as an opportunity to learn and grow. Right? And so I want you to think about that you choose that every day. And you can get back to it and you can have some course correction.